people, hope you're good. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Newsbreak. Hope you're all well. Let's get into it. Oh yes, Dame Vera Lynn has passed away. The woman that sang We'll Meet Again. Good song. Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace. Ding dong. Yeah, boy. Hope you've all been well today. Really hope you have. Shame of Thrones. I heard about this. But everyone's who's taking the knee. Definitely from Game of Thrones. Taking the knee began in 2016 with American athletes refusing to stand for the US national anthem. They were protesting police brutality and racism, but Dominic Raab thinks it comes from Game of Thrones. Well, it does kind of. Bend the knee. They do kind of say that, so there you go. I don't know. Oh wow. Pamela Anderson. Ding dong. She may be 52, but I would. Oz cops deport maniac to UK. Sick killer can walk streets. Great. Let's send him to us. End of a Vera. All-time icon dies aged 103. She's had a good life, I'll give her that. Yeah, Greggs is open. Woohoo! I can get my sausage roll. Unless you're a lad, baby. Ugh, dirty forest scum. I respect the videos he does, but he's a Forest supporter. I'm Derby. That's the only praise you'll get from me, lad. The only praise. Any celebrity news? Nope. Oh wow. You're high. Very high. Daredevil hangs off a 600-foot high London skyscraper. What a dumbass. Willie was snookered for readers. Tragic Potter debit hell. Oh god. The snooker player that died the other day. No. Celebrity news. New. There we go. Just Jane. First one. Locked out for barking. My daughter wants me out of the house once lockdown is lifted. Okay. Apparently I've driven both her and her husband nuts since the end of March. I've annoyed them with my opinions, singing and massive barking. Oh, baking, so was it barking? Baking sessions. I sold my house in October. The plan was for me to put my money into their house to help pay off their mortgage. Why? But I've now been told they don't want my cash. The experiment has not worked. Oh yeah, experiment, and I need to find a flat of my own. But how dare they attempt to throw me out on the streets like a piece of rubbish? That's a great daughter you've got there. Parched. That was my daughter, but like, fucking do one. Jane says, having another adult in your home can be extremely stressful in normal times. Be honest, have you been annoying? Have you overplayed your hand or invaded some space of your daughter and her husband? Why don't you ask for a family chat? Be prepared to listen and apologise if necessary. Can you all find a new way to exist, or is this really the end of the trial? Whatever happens, your daughter is an adult and is entitled to her own privacy. Don't lose your rag or fall out with her, as I guarantee you'll need her again in the future. See, now you're making him sound desperate. He's put his money to pay off their mortgage, which in my opinion he shouldn't have done. That's his money. Why the fuck has he got to pay off her mortgage? You know, from the looks of it, they sound comfortable with money. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. So why does he need her money to pay the mortgage? All right, daughter, how about I sell my house and give the money to you so you can pay your mortgage? That's a great idea, Daddy. Yeah, you can come and live with us if you want to. Awesome. A month later, get the fuck out. Nah, bullshit. Next one. Scared by pals CD-romps. Ooh. My flatmate likes risky sex with strangers. Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool. She's always brought blokes back for her commitment free romps. Now she's threatening to start up her hobby again. I really don't want this. I know that I won't feel comfortable having a stream of horn dogs back through the place I call home. How do I fix this? You tell her, say I'm not. That you could be bringing the virus. I'm sorry, but if you don't stop it, I'm out of here. Simple as that. Then you pay your own fucking rent. Simple. Jane says, this is a new era of clean living and responsibility. Your flatmate's habits sound irresponsible and outdated. She sounds like an intergalactic hussy. If she's not willing to change, you'll have to look for somewhere new. Yes. You can't risk your health due to her selfishness. Is she someone you can live with, or have you outgrown each other? Maybe. Best thing you can do is just talk to her and say, look, I'm not comfortable with it. Can you please not do it? Simple. Last one. Mate is being beaten. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. Big bang. Yeah, where was I? Yeah. I've got a horrible feeling my colleague is being beaten by his girlfriend. Several times now, he's appeared on Zoom meetings with marks and bruises on his face and neck. Fuck. The one time I asked him if he was okay, he said he had fallen over the cat. I don't think that's true. He seems very down in general and not his usual bubbly self at all. I know they are struggling. Their flat is tiny and with no proper table to work on, so tensions are running high. How do I help without looking as if I'm sticking my nose into their or his business? You've got to find out somehow. You have to do something. You've got to. Jane says, your colleague needs to know that he is a friend to you. Any male suffering domestic abuse can contact the charity mankind.org. The helpline number, there's a number. Definitions of abuse can range from actual violence to mental abuse, such as bullying or insults. Find a safe way of passing this information on, and urge him to dial 999 if ever he finds himself in immediate danger. He must not feel intimidated or ashamed. That's true. You never really hear of it though, of a woman beating a man. It's weird, but yeah, hopefully your colleague brings that number. Anything you can do. Horoscope time. Gemini. A friend or partner is a... What? Friend or partner is... I can't even pronounce that, about a, is passionate, I'm going to say passionate, about a work or study agreement. They can, oh, obsessed, I think that says, yeah, sorry, mine's not with it tonight. They can't seem to think about anything else. You're tired of this and can't remain impassive any longer. You need to let them know how irritating this is becoming. I have no idea what that was on about, but hey ho. Oh, God, I've got a little burp. Oh. Before we get to the sun, here's Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. Today's not been too bad, it's been cloudy. A bit colder than it has been, it's been humid over the last few days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, obviously thunderstorms. Overnight tonight it's going to be 11 Celsius. Tomorrow it's going to be 20 Celsius with a bit of sunshine. Sunday it's going to be 20 Celsius again, but it's going to be raining on Sunday with the lowest temperature of 8 Celsius, but warming up next week. Anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. Rio Ferdinand and his wife are expecting our first baby, our baby Joy. Good luck to them. Ding dong. Ain't too bad. So, is it Celebs on Ice? No, Strictly sorry, no, fuck that shit. Cops in Maddie Letters bungle. Brit police fail to press on notes. Just get the shit out of him, seriously. Wife Kate's joyful video, Rio Grande. Ferdinand kids delight at baby news. Surprise bump hugs. Chalks away. Schools 1 billion boost. Army of tutors plan. Army of tutors, damn. Car owners virus jigs. What? Stages being built for drive-in summer shows. That's crazy. That's nuts. Parking your car and listen to someone on stage. Oh hail, weather's a bummer. You ain't no bummer. But I'll always have our summer. Ding dong. Oh, Pam Anderson again. Obviously we've seen that picture, but god damn. 52 and still rocking it. More meal again. Marilyn. Whoa, her hair. Wow, this girl's hair is 5 foot 2 inches. Oh, that'll do me in. High and frightfully. These are the guys on the 600 foot drop edge. Look, Muppets. Whoever fell, game over. Celebrity news. Oh, so it's true then. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are together. Oh, she don't hang around. Standing any celebrity news. Metallica are making an album over Zoom. Okay then. Radiohead releases Lockdown Jigsaw. Michelle Williams in Child Number 2. I can't remember who Michelle Williams is. He sounds familiar. I can't remember. Ooh la la, Kings Aha. Football. dating the One Direction boys made us Insta stars? I bet it did. I bet it did. Any celebrity news? More celebrity news. No. Netflix's The Rain Series 3 to air in August. Good Morning Britain hit. Oh wow. Good Morning Britain hit with 397 Ofcom complaints over jab at PM Scarecrow hair. I bet that was Piers. Deirdre. First one. My guy has sex with ex-partner. God damn. When my partner goes to see his children, he has sex with his ex. That's interesting. He's 42 and says he doesn't love her, but his children need to see him regularly. We live in a tiny one-bedroom flat, so there's no room for them to come here. They're only a couple of miles away, so it felt okay even during lockdown. I'm 25. You're 25 and he's 42. Excuse me? Squeeze me? Baking powder? What? And I love him. I've never made waves about him seeing his kids, but we had a row one day before he went to see them, and he stayed over there for 3 days. When he got back, he admitted he and his ex had sex. We got over that, but he went to see his boy for his 10th birthday, and ended up staying there for 4 days. He is a lovely, considerate guy, but he's with me. But I'm sick of the other life. He sounds like a douchebag to me. Been him. You're 25. Go for someone younger. What's wrong with you? Deirdre says. Be clear, he is not on his last chance. But he has got to compartment. I can't even pronounce that. That's a long ass word. Compartmental. I'm not even going to say that. And it could help if you could spend some time with his children. True. Compromised? I don't know. Tell him you want to get to know them, which you need to do if your relationship is serious. You can take them out for a picnic together. If he resists, then that will tell you the volume about the role you really play in his life. That's true. If he's like, no, that'll be like, okay then, bye. Douchebag kangaroo. Just bin him. My opinion, just bin the fucking twat. Next one. We don't get to see son's baby girl. Oof. Last weekend, my daughter-in-law put a photo on Facebook of my granddaughter and her other gran, but I've hardly seen her. My husband and I are in our 50s and my son married 5 years ago. They had a little girl 8 months ago, but we've only seen her a couple of times because of the distance and not now this virus. My daughter-in-law has her parents around the corner. They've babysat and now they're in a bubble. So I feel so hurt. She said that when lockdown is over, she's going to have a long weekend somewhere with my son and leave my granddaughter with her mum. Why wouldn't she ask us to have her? It's true. It's true. Deirdre says, offer to have her to stay, and they may do in time. But her parents live locally, so it's natural to take advantage of built-in babysitters. Tell your son you miss them all. Arrange regular Zoom calls. What is Zoom? It's like Skype. I don't no idea. So you can chat to them and see your granddaughter. When normal life resumes, you can bond with them. Find support through support groups with grandchildren. Yeah, it's probably just do that. Just talk to them through a Zoom call, whatever the fuck that is. But yeah, next one. Pardon me. My girlfriend ended our relationship, and I know it's all my fault. I was horrible to her. I'm a guy of 27, and we've been together for 3 years, but I started drinking a lot and took drugs. Naughty, naughty. When I was off my head, I was spiteful to her. I regret it. During lockdown, I have thought about the person I was becoming. I've stopped taking drugs, and I'm trying to cut down on drinking. My ex-girlfriend is 25. We started talking again, but she hasn't been in contact for a week. Have I lost her forever? I don't know. Tough one. Deirdre says, if you were abusive either mentally or physically, it is going to be hard to get past. The 3 months, 3 months may have felt so long time to you, but it could take a year of staying off drink and drugs to convince her. If you feel you are slipping back, get some help through wearewithyou.org, who offers free and confidential support. Even if you have to accept you've lost her, you will be saving yourself. Yeah, just, you can try and talk to her. Just say, like, I really want to talk to you, blah blah blah. But yeah, if you feel yourself slipping, call that number. Job done. Last one. I'm fed up of being the one who has to do everything to make our life together work. I'm a single mum of 42, and my partner, who is the same age, is divorced. I will have sex with him whenever he wants it, but if I want sex, he's not in the mood. What? He shoves me off him and turns his back on me in bed. Really? Moron. If we have an argument, I will beg for forgiveness even though he's in the wrong. He's not a romantic at all, and when I try to be, he pushes me away and says, just stop. Will you? Just stop, will you? He never cuddles or kisses me. Should I end our relationship? It's yes. He sounds like a fucking douchebag. Only wants it when he wants it, but when you want it, no. He's basically still getting it, so what the fuck's his problem? Bin him. Deirdre says, I can't see why not, though maybe I can see why he's divorced. Yeah. Take a step back and think about what this guy is giving you. Only he can decide to change and buy in to your relationship. If he doesn't, a future with him looks grim. Why have you put up with it for this long? My e-leaflet on addictive love could help. Bin him. Bin him, bin him, bin him. He sounds like a dick. Bin that son of a bitch. Horoscope time. Mystic Meg, Gemini. Your personal planet Mercury, also called the planet of the mind, helps you ask all the right questions and get a firmer, more confident grip on your financial side, I think that says. Pardon me. The sun goes almost as far as it can go in your chart, in your sun. My talk is terrible. Forgive me, guys. All the words seem to be just bleeding together. The sun goes almost as far as it can in your sign. I almost said star sign. In your sign, and you're mentally. Oh no. I feel mental reading this. Oh my god. And you're naturally impress those you meet. Oh my god. Making progress in love. It's the weekend, can you tell? I'm just ready to go. You meet. Making progress in love and work plans. With work plans. I do apologise. It's the weekend, I just want to get it done so everyone can chill out. Done. Forgive me. But yeah, that's done. We're all done. So, quick final thought. Got a dead leg, so problem, dead foot. Yes. It's been. I know it's been very busy today with shopping. I know myself. I went to my local town centre. Very busy, but like I say, still keep your distance. Wear your mask if you need to. You know, hand sanitizer, all that stuff. So yeah, be safe. Obviously, do your public transport, masks, stuff like that. And I think the deaths. I think they're slowing down a little bit again, and that's the point. We're not in 4 anymore on the chart. We're in 3 now, so we're gradually going down, which is good, very good. So yeah, it's hopefully things are looking good at the minute. So fingers crossed, it stays in the green, or the number 3, and gradually goes down. So we've got no more cases then, hopefully. So I mean, it's something we'll probably have to live with, but it won't be as bad, I don't think. So not too bad. People queuing. We've got the news on. People queuing again. I mean, it's all right to queue, but I think sometimes the queues can be really ridiculous, really, really bad. I mean, I know it's understandable, you can't help it, but I know some people could be queuing for maybe half an hour to an hour just to get in one shop. It's just, ugh. But what can you do? That's the way of the world at the minute, and me personally, I don't think it'll last that long anyway. So that's till maybe December, then hopefully. But we'll see. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up, give a like, and share and subscribe. Boom boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me for episode 36 of Newsbreak. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you all Monday. Peace.